The more I've decluttered, the easier it has gotten, but in some ways, for some items, it's actually gotten more difficult because these are the items I've really held on to for longer because I really do like them for some reason. But I'm getting rid of these this week. I'm gonna explain why, and I think you'll agree with me. This is one of them, and I have gone back and forth on this so much. I mean, I just love the colors, and it's so, like, in theory it sparks joy. It's pretty soft, but here are the problems. Well, one, I've probably only worn it like twice, and I have 2 or 3 other hoodies, and I don't wear them that much because one weird thing I realized is I don't like pulling things over my head like in public. So I don't wear these out if I'm like, you know, springtime and the weather's gonna be where maybe this is too warm. Anyway, don't know if that makes sense. But it also doesn't have pockets, which I like to have for my hands to stay warm, or like it's just a cozier thing. And that's the whole point of a hoodie for me, is for like cozy days, I feel like, and relaxed. But I also, if I'm going for a walk or something, I like to be able to put my phone in there for listening to stuff on my walk, because a lot of times I'll be wearing leggings and don't have pockets there. So I don't reach for this, and I've realized if I want stuff just to be pretty, then I have like other things for that. I have pictures. So for a while I'm like, well, it still sparks joy just looking at it. But this also sparks joy just looking at it. I painted it myself very inexpensively, which this may have been, I'm sure it was like $3 or less or something. But I also could paint a picture using these colors, and I would still have that calming aspect of it and cheerfulness. But it's also a lot bigger than my paintings and weighs a lot more, so especially for moving or just for how much space it takes up, it's just not worth it. So I'm getting rid of that, and someone else can enjoy it while it's nice and clean and pretty still, instead of it, you know, getting messed up from who knows what. This actually is an easy one. My mom brought me some fudge from our holiday thing in this, and I already have tons of containers, and this isn't my favorite. I was just keeping it to not waste it, so I don't need it. This one was also pretty easy. Sorry about the crinkly noise, but it is a gray belt. That's great, but I also have a white, black. This is one of those things that came in a pack and a set, and I really only needed 1 or 2. But I have a black, white, and brown that look better, and I mean, they're the same. It's just anything I would wear gray with, I could wear black or white with. So I'm just getting rid of this, and someone else can enjoy it. Brand new, unused. These, oh, see, Dr. Scholl's, like, it gets you. These are just so adorable, right? But I don't wear them. Either I will just wear flats, or I will wear my a little bit taller boots. But I love the detail here. I love that they zip and I don't have to tie anything or whatever. I love that they are just like smooth, plain in the front, and they have this detail. Like, super cute things and unique things really get me, and I kind of get hung up on them. But I haven't worn these in a year or more. I don't know if I've ever worn them. I'm like, what do I even pair them with? Let someone else enjoy these and have fun with them. Like, this is one thing that really helped me, is like, oh, if I get rid of them, am I going to be like, oh, where is that thing? Like, am I going to be looking for it? Because I know I won't do that with this, because I haven't, and I only remember it when I see it. And I always am like thinking, oh, my other hoodie. Same with these. It's just like other shoes. And for that 1 or 2 times a year that I might wear these, Do I have something I could wear instead? Yes. And these are not worth taking up so much space in the meantime. That also goes along with these. Oh my God, they're so pretty. But these I actually have something similar and easier. So what I love about these is the color and like just that look of it. But I have these which are very similar, but they slip on. And these like Velcro, and actually these were given to me for free, and so that's why I have them and that's why I kept them. I was like, oh, I wouldn't buy them in the store, but since I have them, let me try and see if they'll work. And they just don't. I never reach for them, and I still wouldn't buy them again if I saw them. So I am going to get rid of those. But this is another one that I'm like, someone will be so happy to have these, I feel like. I do see other people who will put an outfit together and wear sandals like that, but not me. So a lot of shoes this week because I'm just realizing I don't use them. These were another where I was like, oh, but they can be like an art piece. They're so pretty. These are one of the few pairs of shoes that I bought brand new. These were from Target. I've probably worn them like 5 times. A lot of times I'll even put them on with an outfit and be like, oh, that's so cute, but I feel weird wearing them, or oh, they're not just perfect. And so I'm just like, oh, bright red. Like, I like red shoes, but then they're heels, and then I have to do the strap, and so I may replace them with some other red shoes eventually. But I also just like pink shoes and more muted shoes. I don't love attention, and so I feel like these just draw so much attention, even though I love the pop of color. So I don't know. I'll find a replacement or not. Like, I have plenty of shoes still, and I know that because I don't wear these, and so obviously I'm wearing some other shoes. And then also just a little paintbrush. I have a lot of these, and so I don't like this one as much. I'm kind of debating, like, should I just throw it away, but someone else might want it, but maybe not, because they're pretty inexpensive. I should probably throw this away because look at it. What do you think? It's like splayed at the top, but I had still used it, and I don't know how much they would sell it for at the thrift store. Also, I'm realizing I'm probably not going to go shopping at the thrift store unless someone else invites me and wants me to, or there's something special going on. Because a lot of times I will go there with a list of things in mind, but they don't always have those items. And then I end up seeing something else and getting that. And I can just support the thrift store by donating things instead of buying things. So I think that's where I'm at for now. And I don't know if this is really a donation thing, but it's a lot of coins from different countries. So like Canada, England, Thailand, I think. Anyway, so I might ask some moms around here if they have children that are interested in collecting coins. So this is one that's more like my dream self. I'm like, oh, I would love to just wear this and look cute. It is like a shorter one too, which I usually like longer ones to cover my tight pants. Like, oh, I love the block clothing, and I had been on the lookout for something like that. So I was really excited when I first found it, but obviously because of the reasons I stated, it's not worth it. So goodbye. And next week I am starting the Clutter Free by Christmas series, and I'm so excited. This is how I got started with decluttering, like actually decluttering in a way that made a difference and was more permanent, and not just going back to how things were and rearranging things, but actually getting rid of stuff. And so I'm so excited for that. And if you want to join me for that, subscribe and check back for those videos.